Okay, children. So now we'll move on to the next question where we have been discussing. So the question here is angle A and angle B are acute angles such that cos A and cos B, cos A equal to cos B, then show that angle A equal to angle B. Now I told you trigonometry, we are dealing with right triangles. So A and B, if I am taking triangle ABC, then A and B are acute angles. So I am taking this as A and this as B. So C has to be a right triangle. In triangle ABC, this is a right triangle. So this is a hypotenuse. This is adjacent side or opposite side or whatever we can take. Now cos A equal to cos B is just given. Show that angle A equal to angle B. Now cos theta. Cos theta we know that is equal to adjacent by hypotenuse. Right? So cos A. What will be cos A? Adjacent side of angle A, that is AC. AC by hypotenuse is AB. Now what about cos B? Cos B is this the angle B. So adjacent side is going to be BC by hypotenuse AB. Now what is given? Given cos A is equal to cos B. If cos A equal to cos B, then what you get? AC by AB is equal to BC by AB. The denominators are equal. So what you get? Numerators AC is equal to BC. If AC is equal to BC, then what can you say about angle A and angle B? Angle A is equal to angle B. Why? AC is equal to BC. Then angle B is opposite, the angle opposite to side AC. So what do we know from 9th standard? What you have learned? We know that if two sides are equal in a triangle, then the angle opposite to equal sides are equal. So angle opposite to equal sides. These two are angle opposite to equal sides. Therefore, angle opposite to equal sides are equal. And because of that, we can prove that angle A is equal to angle B. Now we'll move on to the next question. If cot theta is equal to 7 by 8, if cot theta is equal to 7 by 8, evaluate. First one, 1 plus sine theta into 1 minus sine theta by 1 plus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta. How are you going to do this, children? Last class I told you, cot theta, when you get 7 by 8, how will you write?
7 is the adjacent and 8 is the opposite.
Cot theta is equal to adjacent by opposite. Do you remember? Cot theta is opposite of tan. So it is adjacent by opposite. So whatever right triangle you are going to write, you are going to draw. That is very correct what you told. So when I do a right triangle, and if I am taking this angle as theta, then I have cot theta equal to 7 by 8 means adjacent side is 7. So this is our adjacent side 7. Opposite side is 8. Now can you find the hypotenuse? Pythagoras theorem. So what will be hypotenuse, you tell me? Root of 7 square plus? What is that 7 square? 49 plus? What is the answer? What is the answer? 113. Is there a square root, perfect square root for root 113? No. So we'll keep it as it is. Root 113. We'll keep it as it is. Now what is asked by us? Find 1 plus sine theta. We can first find out what is 1 plus sine theta. This you see. This is a plus b into a minus b. Can you see the numerator? 1 plus sine theta into 1 minus sine theta. That is a plus b into a minus b. Do you get that? What is a plus b into a minus b? A square minus b square. So what do you get here? 1 plus sine theta into 1 minus sine theta?
1 square minus sine theta
that is equal to 1 minus, 1 square is 1 only, 1 minus sine square theta. This is how we write, okay. Sine into sine means sine theta square we don't write. Sine theta square means it is sine square theta. It is a function. Remember, it is sine square theta. So we are getting 1 minus sine square theta, and denominator will get 1 plus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta. We can directly substitute and find also. Now we have to find out sine theta. Anyway, we have to find sine theta, isn't it? What will be sine theta in this case? The same triangle you see. What is sine theta? Sine theta is equal to? Do you remember? Opposite by hypotenuse. So what is opposite of theta? 8. 8 by root 113. Isn't it? What about cos theta? Cos theta is equal to adjacent by hypotenuse. So how are you going to do this adjacent by hypotenuse? 7 by root 113. Clear? Is it clear? Now, look at the question. 1 plus sine theta into 1 minus sine theta by 1 plus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta. So how are you going to do this? This will be equal to 1 minus sine square theta by this again a plus b into a minus b. So what do you get? 1 minus cos square theta. Now you can just substitute here. 1 minus sine square theta, 1 minus. Sine is 8 by root 3. So sine square theta will be what? Whole square of this. What will be the square of this? 64 by 113. And cos square theta. What will be cos square theta? 49 by 113. So what are you going to get here? 1 minus 64 by 113 by 1 minus 49 by 113. As you go much more into this chapter, it will be more easier for you. 1 minus cos square theta is equal to sine square theta you will get, and 1 minus sine square theta is equal to cos square theta you will get. So it just becomes ulta. Okay. Now what happens, you tell me? Can you calculate it any further? Yes. How will you do it? LCM. Shall I remove this higher upper part? I'll write it over there. Okay. The remaining. This much you understood, no, very clearly. How we are getting this 113 and all. Yes. Now the remaining part, let me do it fast for you. What will be the numerator? Take the LCM. What will be the LCM? Yeah, you can do cross multiplication. 113 minus 64 by 113 whole divided by 113 minus 49 by 113. Now what happens? These two 113 will get cancelled. So what do you get? 113 minus 64 is how much? 49 by 113 minus 49 is 64. 49 by 64. So you get the answer as 49 by 64. Have you got it? Have you got it? Now see the second part of the question. Second part of the question is cot square theta. Find cot square theta. Cot theta is given as 7 by 8. Now what will be cot square theta? 7 by 8 whole square. That is equal to 49 by 64. That is also equal to 49 by 64. So what do you get? This is equal to cot square theta. Have you got it? These two are same. Do you understand? How these two are becoming same and all, you'll be learning it further. When you do it, looking at it, you will know, oh, this is cot square theta only, because you'll know 1 minus sine square theta by 1 minus cos square theta. All those things you're going to learn. This is fun. Okay. Shall we move on to the next one? Are you doing it, children? Okay. Okay. Now see. If 3 cot A equal to 4, check whether 1 minus tan square a, this is tan square a, okay, 1 minus tan square a by 1 plus tan square a is equal to cos square a minus sin square a or not. Now what we have is 3 cot a equal to 4. From this what can we write? What is cot a? 3 into cot a is equal to 4. So when this 3 goes to the other side, what will we get? Cot a is equal to 4 by 3. Cot A is equal to 4 by 3. So we have a right angle triangle in which we know that A is not a right angle. If it is a right angle, we won't get it. So cot A is equal to 4 by 3. So what is the opposite side? Cot theta is equal to what?
Opposite side is 3.
Cot theta is adjacent by opposite. Cot theta is adjacent by opposite. So this is adjacent and 3 is opposite. So for A, opposite side, what is that? This is the opposite side. So here it is 3. Now what is the adjacent side? Adjacent side is 4 here. So we can write it as ABC. We can name it as ABC only. This is our hypotenuse. Opposite to 90 degree. That is our hypotenuse. Are you following, children? Is this getting clear to you? Okay. Now we got this. So what is that next we have to find out? Hypotenuse. How will you find hypotenuse? AB is equal to root of 4 square plus 3 square. What will you get? Root of 16 plus 9. That is equal to root of 25 is equal to 5. So we have a right triangle here. One side is, this is 4, this is 3 and this is 5 and this angle is A. Now we have to find all these values. Cot A we got. We need tan square A. So we need tan A. What is tan A? Opposite by adjacent. So that is ulta of cot A. So what will be the answer? 3 by 4. Now we need sin A. What is sin A?
Opposite side.
Opposite by hypotenuse. That is equal to opposite is 3. 3 by 5. Correct. What about cos A? Adjacent by hypotenuse. So what do you get? 4 by 5. Correct. Now we have to apply all those things in this. Okay. Let us take the LHS. What is LHS? 1 minus tan square A by 1 plus tan square A. Shall we put it here? What is 1 minus tan square A? 1 minus 3 by 4 whole square by 1 plus 3 by 4 whole square. So what do you get? 1 minus 9 by 16 by 1 plus 9 by 16. So what do you get? 16 minus 9 is 7 by 16 by 25 by 16. So 16 and 16 will get cancelled. You are getting 7 by 25. Are you getting this calculation, children? I know that whatever I am telling now, it is getting into your head, but these calculations are the problems for you. Because you haven't learned your decimals, you haven't learned your fractions and all those things properly when you have to learn. That is why all these problems are coming up. How do you do? How do you get this 7? Cross multiply 16 minus 9 by 16. 16 minus 9 is 7. So you get 7 by 16. Again here also you cross multiply 16, you get 1 into 16 is 16. 16 plus 9 whole divided by 16. 16 plus 9 is 25 by 16. So you are getting the answer as 7 by 25. Have you got it? Have you got it? Now we have to find the RHS. What is there in the RHS? Let us see what is there in the RHS. RHS equal to cos square A minus sin square A. What is cos square A? What do you get? What is cos A is 4 by 5. Yes, 4 by 5 whole square minus 3 by 5 whole square. So what is that? 4 by 5 is how much? 4 square is 16 by 25 minus 9 by 25. What is that? Denominators are same. So 16 minus 9, 7 by 25. So what do you get? Both are same. Therefore, LHS is equal to RHS. LHS is equal to RHS, or you can say that 1 minus tan square A by 1 plus tan square A is equal to cos square A minus sin square A. Do you get me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now moving on to the next one. In triangle ABC, right angled at B. There is a triangle ABC. It is right angled at B. So this angle is B. Triangle ABC right angled at B. If tan A equal to 1 by root 3. A I am writing here. Tan A is equal to 1 by root 3. Find the value of all these things. What is tan theta? Sorry. Tan theta is opposite by adjacent. Tan theta is equal to opposite by adjacent. So what do you get? Tan theta is equal to 1 by root 3 means opposite is what? Adjacent is? So you're getting here 1 and here it is root 3. Clear? For angle A, adjacent is root 3 and opposite is 1. Now what will be the hypotenuse? Yes, AC is equal to square root of 1 square plus root 3 whole square. That is equal to root of 1 plus 3. That is equal to root 4 equal to 2. Square root of 4 is equal to 2. So you are getting hypotenuse as 2, opposite side as 1 and adjacent side as root 3 here. Now can you apply all these things here? Find the value of sin A cos C. What is sin A? Let us find the value of sin A now. What is sin A? Opposite by hypotenuse. Opposite by hypotenuse. Sine is opposite by hypotenuse. Opposite is 1. Hypotenuse is 1 by 2. What is cos C? We have to find sin A. Then we have to find cos C. What is cos C? Let us write all these things. Cos adjacent by hypotenuse. Cos A will be adjacent by hypotenuse. What is cos A? Root 3 by 2. Cos C will be, now I am taking cos C. Adjacent by hypotenuse will be 1 by 2. And what about sin C? Root 3 by 2. Root 3 by 2. We got all these values, isn't it? Now let us take the first one. First one is sin A into cos C plus cos A into sin C. Shall we put the values? What is sin A? 1 by 2 into cos C is 1 by 2 plus cos A is cos A into sin C root 3 by 2. So what do you get? 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 is 1 by 4 plus root 3 into root 3 is 3. 3 by 4. 1 by 4 plus 3 by 4 is 4 by 4. That is equal to 1. You are getting the answer as equal to 1. Got it? Now, second one. What is the second one? Cos A cos C minus sin A sin C. Let us find that value also. Cos A into cos C is what? Cos A value is root 3 by 2 into cos C is 1 by 2 minus sin A value is root 3 by 2. So what do you get? Root 3 by 2 into 1 by 2 minus root 3 by 2 into 1 by 2. What is the answer? It is the same. A minus A it is coming. You see. Root 3 by 2 into 1 by 2. Root 3 by 2 into 1 by 2. So the answer will be 0. Do you understand? Do you get this clearly? Ah, it is all the simple. Isn't it very simple? You have to just remember the ratio. What is sine A? What is cos? What is sine theta? What is cos theta? What is tan theta? That's adjacent side by opposite side by hypotenuse. All those things should be there, pakka in your brain. If that is there, then all these calculations are really easy. Now I hope you are able to listen carefully. I'll do it fast once more. So we have triangle PQR, angle Q. This is 5, P, Q and R. We have, from Pythagoras theorem, we have PR square is equal to PQ square plus QR square. We are taking QR to the other side, so we get PQ square is equal to PR square minus QR square. Now we are applying A square minus B square is equal to A plus B into A minus B, and then we get this is equal to PR plus QR into PR minus QR. Do you get me? So we have PQ is 5. So we have 5 square. 25 is equal to PR plus QR. What is PR plus QR in the question it is given? PR plus QR is 25. 25 into PR minus QR. So what is PR minus QR? 25 and 25 will get cancelled. So what is PR minus QR? 25 if you take to the other side, 25 by 25 it is 1. So PR minus QR is equal to 1. And then it is given PR plus QR it is given as equal to 25. Now you can do the substitution or elimination or whatever. This is our first equation. This is our second equation. What do you want to do? Add 1 plus 2. What will you get? PR plus PR. QR and QR will get cancelled. So 2PR is equal to 26 or PR is equal to 26 by 2. That is equal to 13. So you get PR as equal to 13. This is 5. Now what is QR? Root of 13 square minus 5 square. What is that you are going to get? 13 square is 169 minus 25. What will you get? Root of 144, that is equal to 12. So you're getting this side as 12. Now let us see what are the things they have asked us to find. Sin P, cos P and tan P. What is sin P? Sin theta is equal to opposite by hypotenuse. So find out. What is opposite of P? 12 by 13. So we got 12 by 13. Next it is cos P. Adjacent by hypotenuse. So that will be 5 by 13. 5 by 13. Next you have to find out tan P. What is tan P? Opposite by, that is equal to 12 by 5. Okay. Only this first part is trickier. This first part is trickier. How to find out. After that it is very easy. Clear? And by now you must have learned it because we have been doing it 3 or 4 times. We have done the same thing, isn't it? Again and again because of the network problem. So now it will be remaining in your head forever. Shall we move on to the next one? With this, be remembering all these table values. You have to by heart these table values. I told you a simple trick to remember the table value. So this is the values you got. 0, 1, 0, not defined. This is how we are going to get it. I told you a simple trick how to find it. There is another one more trick that you can see. This trick is also there. So we can watch that trick.